If you guys are in need of coins, buy them for the 100% cheapest price possible with EasyMut.com for the fastest delivery. Use code DOM for 5% off of each order at checkout and get to building that team that you've always wanted. We've got the Super Bowl present promo coming up, and I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. Guys like Joe Burrow, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey all could get incredible cards. And I'm hoping they do, because I'm obviously a Joe Burrow stan. He's my favorite player now that Tom Brady's retiring. But guys, before we get into all that, I'm going to open up this 95 overall Super Bowl past hero. And if you guys can get 600 likes in the first hour of this video going up, I will give away whatever it is. 95 Tyrann Mathieu. That is a fire card to give away. All you gotta do, be subscribed, notifications on, hit that like button, and comment down below Milk Squad or Milk Squad Too Strong, any of those phrases. Or a milk a day keeps the thoughts away. Because as we all know, it's just facts. And I'm giving away a jersey to one of you guys for getting to 95,000 subs before the Super Bowl. And we're on the road to 100K. So comment down below a jersey you would like. And if you're new and you've been enjoying my videos, please subscribe, completely free. Either way, guys, some guys that I think will be getting cards or could be getting cards on Friday. First up, Joe Shiesty, the absolute king, the greatest QB of all time. It hurts me saying those words. I mean, partially, you know, he might be the best in Bengals history. He could go down as the greatest in AFC North history at some point. But you guys get the point. Joe Burrow might get a card. It's kind of hard to tell, though, because obviously he's probably getting Comeback Player of the Year for the NFL honors. So would they give him a card now and then give him an upgrade in like a week? I don't really know. It's hard to tell. EA always does stupid stuff, so they very well could. But Joe Burrow has to at least have his name in here because I didn't want to not say him and then have people comment, where's Joe Burrow and all that stuff. But Joe Burrow, obviously deserving of a much better card than a 96, which is already good. But could be hard to say. Super Bowl MVP, now that is something he could very well get. Another guy I have to give a shout out to is Ja'Marr Chase, one of my favorite players in the league. I have his jersey. I have Joe Burrow's too. I just have an LSU one because I haven't been able to get a Bengals one, which hurts. But Ja'Marr Chase is a player who could totally get a card. But once again, it's kind of going to be held back by the NFL honors because he's a lock for Offensive Rookie of the Year. So he's probably already getting a 96, 97 overall. But if he gets a Super Bowl MVP, that's going to change everything because he's going to get that 99 there and then not get an Offensive Rookie of the Year card, which is going to be super interesting. I don't remember that ever happening with an Offensive Rookie of the Year in Madden, so it would be weird to see what they do with it. But obviously, Ja'Marr Chase is deserving of it. He'd easily hit 99 speed on like a 97, 98 overall card without boosts or, you know, team chems or anything, so the card would be a demon. And a guy that I think is 100% getting a card this Friday, whether it's a 96, 97, who knows, but Jessie Bates, his best card in the game is a 92. He's one of the best safeties in the NFL. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to be getting a card this weekend. I mean, this card is 120K right now, which kind of makes me think he's going to get it because cards usually spike right before new cards are about to come out because there's EA insiders all over the place being little rats and crap. Who knows what the hell's going on? But Jessie Bates, definitely a candidate. Another one, in my opinion, would be this boy right here. An absolute demon. A freak for the Bengals. His best card is an 85 right now. Trey Hendrickson is a monster. I mean, this game alone right here, he had 4 tackles, 3 QB hits, and 2 sacks versus the Packers in Week 5. He only has an 85. 100% a candidate to get a 95, a 92, a 90, any of that. He could 100% get a 97 as well. We're going to have to wait and see, but I think Trey Hendrickson is a perfect choice for an upgrade this Friday, and don't be surprised if it happens. Another wide receiver that could get an upgrade, Tyler Boyd's best card is an 88. He's not one of the best receivers in the league by any means, but the dude is a monster. And if he gets, you know, a decent enough card, I think it could actually be a monster. He's 88 speed on 88 overall. So, you know, if they scale up according to, you know, the same number they're at a 99 overall, he'd have 99 speed. So if he gets a 94 speed on a Bengals team, that would be really good. And then honestly, along with the Jessie Bates, the card I think is most likely to come this Friday is a Joe Mixon, at least for the Bengals side of the ball. 87 speed on 86, so he could be hovering around maybe 96 speed on 95 overall, depending on how EA buffs him up. But Joe Mixon cards always play good. He was one of the best rushers in the league this year. He has been, since he came into the league, he's always been a beast. So I think Joe Mixon will be a perfect card to get this Friday, whether it's a limited or one of the champions, who knows? But I think Joe Mixon, perfect card for this promo. Another guy that I'm only saying this because I love him. He's one of my favorite players in the league. Odell. I mean, he's probably not going to get a card this weekend. He could get Super Bowl MVP, of course, and they get a 99. And if he gets that card, he's going to have, 97 speed, 98 powered up, and then easily 99 with 1 chem boost. I mean, the card would be a god. Best receiver in the game. This card is still the best receiver in the game, in my opinion. Plays better than any other card. So Odell deserves a shout out, and I didn't want to leave him out of this. So Odell for sure could get a card. And then Cooper Kupp, I can't leave him out of this. His best card's a 93. I could see him getting one of the cards this weekend, but the hard part is he's probably getting Offensive Player of the Year, right? I mean, he had the triple threat in terms of stats this year. Led the NFL in receptions, touchdowns, and yards. It's going to be hard for him not to get Offensive Player of the Year, but he very well could get a card this weekend and then somehow not get Offensive Player of the Year, maybe because Tom Brady or Jonathan Taylor gets it from him. Either way, if he doesn't get one of those, he could get a card this weekend, which it's hard to tell. Who knows? But Cooper Kupp, 90 speed on 93 overall. He's obviously not going to be one of the fastest cards in the game, but I think it still could be a fun card, especially for a Rams-themed team, which are all over the place right now. And then a dude that I think is probably going to get the 97 champion for the Rams is Matt Stafford. His last card was a Thanksgiving card, or his Redux, because this was a limited, but 95 throw power. The dude is easily going to have 99 throw power on any team, most likely. I mean, he has a rocket arm. I think he deserves it, personally. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's always been one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league. It's just he was on the Lions, so no one really knew. But he's an absolute demon, and I could definitely see him getting a card on Friday. And then another guy on the Rams that 100% is probably going to get a card, at least in my opinion. He did just get an MCS card, but that doesn't really count because not everybody can get that. I mean, obviously you can do it for training, but that doesn't really count in my opinion. Jalen Ramsey, probably the best cornerback in the NFL now at this point. So he's bound to get a card at least, hopefully, a 95 or a 97 overall. I don't think he'd get a limited. I feel like the limiteds are probably going to be pass players once again, because last year they were pass players. We had a Vernon Davis on Super Bowl weekend from the Niners. So I'll go into those predictions in a moment here, but Jalen Ramsey should get a card. Best cornerback in the league. He balled out this year. It's going to be interesting to see who wins the matchup between him and Jamar Chase. You guys comment down below and let me know who you think is going to win that. Gonna be a tough one to pick, but I'm rooting for my boy Jamar. And then the final Rams player that I think is going to get a card, or should get one at least, is Aaron Donald. His last card was the most feared master, 93 overall. I mean, I still have him on my team because he balls out so hard. I think he should 100% get an upgrade. I'm praying he does. He did just recently get that Nike card, where if you go into the Nike app and run 5 miles, you get Aaron Donald. Comment down below if you want me to do that. Just type run below the pinned comment. But, yeah, I think he'll 100% get a card this week. Whether it's a limited or not, who knows. But I think he's 100% in the running to get a card. He's not getting Defensive Player of the Year, as good as he is, because TJ Watt's a lock for that. Or Trayvon Diggs, you know. He gave up 1,000 yards this year. He's a demon. Now, as for one of the limiteds from the past, they could do Bengals and Rams. And if they do, Rams, pretend this is Isaac Bruce. Isaac Bruce could 100% get a Super Bowl past card, and I would love it because he's one of my favorite Madden players literally ever. I love Isaac Bruce. I literally have a signed helmet of his right there in the backdrop of my videos. I love that dude so much. But Isaac Bruce, I would hope, could get one. That would be sick, in my opinion. We'll see. Hopefully we get like 4 limiteds over the weekend. That'd be so tight if we got 2 current, 2 past, just to finish off the Super Bowl promo with a bang. And then for a Super Bowl pass legend, let's go with Lawrence Taylor. I don't know any Bengals players, so we're going with the Giants player. Lawrence Taylor, the best defensive player of all time. I mean, he has a 93 overall, and it still is a demon. 89 speed on it, of course, is ridiculous. But hopefully he gets a pass limited card this weekend. That would be fire, in my opinion. Regardless, guys, let me know who you would like down below. And if you made this far in the video, comment down below. Pepperoni. I love you guys. Peace.
It means no